Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm JJ and this is my island toy box. Let's see who's here. We did just have Stu because he gave me a reaction, but I don't think we've got anybody else. They've all left me. We did have Maddie as well. Maddie went that way. Anybody else? No, Stu must have gone this way. They've all deserted me. That's absolutely fine. Let's just get into today's build. I need to just give myself a clap because I know exactly what I'm doing today. So, no, stop that. But yes, I know what I'm doing, and it is a forest walkway bike trail. It's only going to be a small one. Let me take you to where I'm doing it. It's literally just here. So this area will be my forest trail, bike trail, whatever it is. I will have this connected as a bridge going this way. The bridge will be diagonal. Excuse the trees. This is where we store them. So they will be a bridge to go over. I'm not sure what it's going to look like, if it's going to be Kidcore enough, but I'm going to try. I will have like the mushroom items and star fragments and nova lights and all of that, and a few bikes here and there. But other than that, I'm just going to see how it goes. I'm hoping to get it a bit more Kidcore, but I don't know until obviously it's done. So let's just get into building a forest walkway bike trail. Let's go. I will be doing a little bit of terraforming, obviously for the bridge. I will lead onto some cliffs. So a waterfall. It's not going to be a massive waterfall, just a little one, but I don't know what I'm doing with the rest of the terraforming, so I will leave that and just do what I need to do in this build. But we obviously need the hard hat on for the water, so we're going to start with that. Well, no, most probably the path and then the bridge, like the water and the bridge, and then see how it goes from there on out. I did fill my 10th plot and I have Sydney. You may see her walking around in the build, I don't know, but I do have Sydney. I did go and get her. I did do an actual villager hunt. I didn't go to Treasure Island. I think I got her in like 30 tickets, could be less. I didn't really keep count, to be honest. All I know is that I had 60 in my pocket, and then because I always put 60 in my pocket first when I do a treasure island, a villager hunt. So I start off with 60, and then if I run out of the 60, then I go and get some more, or I just give up and go to Treasure Island for the village up. But no, we did get Sydney before I ran out of the first 60, which I was happy about. I saw her and got excited. I've never had Sydney on an island, and I wanted her. And I thought, do you know what? Kidcore, let's go. Let's get Sydney. So she made my list of my villagers for Kidcore. And I'm so happy to have her. I'm so excited to see what she brings. She's so cute. So we do have Sydney. Let's welcome Sydney to the island. I do obviously still need to go and get the rest of my villagers out and the rest in. I don't know if I have their amiibo cards. I will check. If I do, then I will just amiibo the ones in that I need. If not, it's going to be a lot of time traveling to kick some out to then get the ones I want. But don't worry, my villagers, all 10 of them that I've decided for this island, will be there for the dream address. I'm hoping they'll be there for the last build, but who knows. But they will be there for the dream address, whether I have to find them right at the end, or if I'm lucky enough to have everyone move out while I'm time traveling. I'm hoping this build will come across as a Kidcore build, because obviously it's a forest, and yeah, you don't normally see forest, Kidcore, bike trail, walkway, whatever. So I'm hoping with the path and a few of the right items, it will come across as a Kidcore path. But it is just literally a filler area, because I didn't want to put a house in this part or in this area, because I didn't want it so close to Tangy. But then I didn't want to put an actual park, because I want to do not a big park, but I want it bigger than this area that we've got here. I was debating for a very long time about a park. I can put a park there, you can just as like a little filler. But then I also wanted to do a bigger park. So I thought there's no point me putting 2 parks on it, or on the island, because it's just wasting space. I can figure out something else to put there. So then I come up with the forest, bike, trail, walkway. I thought, you know what? This is the perfect area for it. So here we are, doing the bike, trail, walkway. And it's literally the perfect area for it, especially with it being a filler area. It's not necessarily a filler area in that sense, because it's not a small build or a small area that you would associate with like fillers, but it fills the area and that's all that matters. I am really loving how this island has come out so far. I was so nervous for this theme. I was like, no, Kidcore, I'm nervous. How am I going to do it? I've never done it before. But I'm actually really loving how it's coming out. Bearing in mind, a lot of these builds are like, right, for my school example, I wanted to do the school. So it was like, right, this video or this recording, I'm going to do the school. I don't know how it's going. I'm just going to go for it. And that's how it's been with all of my builds. I know what I'm building. Well, no, not necessarily know what I'm building, but I know what I want to do, but just not how to do them. So when they come out, like once I've done them, I'm like, oh, I like that. That's cute. I will be keeping it, because I'm not knocking it down once I've done it. But yeah, I'm actually really enjoying this island. Part of me wishes I had done a Kidcore island sooner, but at least I've done it, or doing it, and I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. I don't know, something about Kidcore just gives you the freedom to use any colour you want, and you don't have to stick to a specific colour. Like, for example, maybe if you're doing an elegant core, say if you use blue and white and maybe light browns, you have to stick to them 3 colours. Whereas I know I'm obviously sticking to 5 colours on this island, but there's loads of things or items that are in them colours. So it's like I have a bit of leeway in a sense of I can put whatever Kidcore item I want as long as it's in them colours. Sometimes there's multiple of that item in the colours that I'm using, so I can just throw it all down And I think that's what I really like about Kidcore. Whereas if you're doing other islands that require certain other colours, you don't have that freedom to put anything down because they don't always come in those colours. So if you haven't done Kidcore, I highly recommend doing a Kidcore island. You'll have so much fun with it, because I know I am. I'm having so much fun with Toybox. And I suppose with Kidcore you can have like silly names for the island. Obviously I can't think at the minute a silly name, but you can have Silly Goose for an island if the Animal Crossing gods will let you. But Silly Goose for a Kidcore island, you can have, I don't know, like Carrot. But then I suppose Carrot you can have for a farm core, because I did a farm core and I called it Pumpkin. It had a lot of pumpkins. So I suppose any island really, you can have any name. You can make it a silly name, you can make it anything you want, if Animal Crossing allows it. Because I know there are some names that they don't allow you to have. Some of them are a bit like, okay, I can understand that, but then some of them are a bit like, why am I not allowed to have that name? What's wrong with that? But yeah, I highly recommend a Kidcore island. Just do it. Take the leap and do a Kidcore. What are all you lot doing theme-wise? I want to know. What's your current theme and name of your island? Comment down below. Name of the island and what theme you're doing it. And if you're enjoying and liking the theme. Because that's the only thing that matters. If you like the theme and you're enjoying yourself, that's all that matters. So let me know. And that is all for today's build, today's video. And let's see what we have done. It is very close to my resident services, which is just there. And then obviously my train station. It's not really a station, it's train tracks. But literally, it is just here. And before I take you on the walk, I actually think it has come out Kidcore with all the colours and all of that. So I'm happy about that. Because I didn't think I could pull it off looking like a Kidcore walkway trail. But we have, and I'm happy about that. So let's just go have a look. It is literally just a trail. I've put like the mushroom staff, bikes, some tyres to obviously go over in a few spaces, and the lamps. And I absolutely love this build. I love the way it's come out. The bridge will lead to whatever goes this way. Obviously, when I get to this bit, I need to move my trees. But I think I might go over the other side in my next build. I don't know yet. I'm not sure. I didn't finish this cliff up here because it is right behind my train station or train tracks. And then if we go this way, my Able Sisters is up here. So I don't know if I somehow want to connect the terraforming or not. I haven't quite decided that yet. I'm debating whether I want to or not. So I need to figure that out, whether I want to join the terraforming or just not join them. So let me know. Join the terraforming from here to Abel's and do obviously the road and all of that, or not. Let me know. So I've left these cliffs for when we eventually get round to doing this bit. But this is my forest walkway, bike trail. And I absolutely love this build. It's so cute. And that is all for today's build. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you all back here for my next build, my next video. Bye guys.